But yes, Olivia Chow. Where's the part with the tax though? That was the only thing I kept hearing.
Oh,
She's trying to tax everybody.
that part. Hold on.
Taxing people who have a certain house, or something like that.
That have a certain.
Yeah, they're like making a certain amount. That's what I heard. So the rumor was she was trying to tax people who had a certain income and tax those whose housing was of a certain valuation. So that's specifically targeting a specific demographic.
Okay.
When it comes to housing.
When it comes to housing. A specific. Okay, specific one.
Yes, and I was like, wow. Would I want to be taxed that heavily now when I become rich?
That's the thing, right?
That's the thing to think about.
I'm trying to see. Hold on. This is an opinion. This is news. Because the only thing popping up in Google so far from. Actually, let me go to City News. Because I'm reading something that says like around. Something with 3%. No, I lied. Okay. Chow's proposed tax hike would mean that homes that cost more than $2 million will be subject to a 3% land transfer tax instead of current 2%. Wow. The former NDP MP for the Trinity Spadina riding said that the fair and progressive proposed tax increase would help generate upwards of $20 million a year. We need to invest in people now, Chow told reporters Tuesday at her campaign headquarters. I would like to think that all progressive people, and there are many of them in the city, would rather see kids succeed in school. What? That didn't... What? Okay.
Kids succeed in school? Yeah, because all the programs were taken because of funding. Funding was removed from schools.
And then the city provides like a quick, how municipal land transfer tax works. 0.5% applied to homes under 55,000. What home is under 55,000?
There's a lot, but maybe not in Toronto
but probably not in Toronto. But
ooh, now that makes me want to look.
1% applied to homes under 55,000 to 400,000, and then you have 2% for homes over 400,000.
Wait. This is in Toronto? Or just in Ontario?
Municipal land. So municipal land transfer tax. Municipal land transfer. So when they say municipal, they mean.
If that is in Toronto.
But again, a $55,000 home, 400,000. That's not. Things are not going like that no more.
But where is that?
Hold on.
Sorry, guys. We are out here really looking to see where this is. Where is municipal? Okay, commercial, government, institution, open area, parks, residential, resource, water, bay. I'm looking for...
Because everything, like, property-wise in this city, and for some of you, it's happening in your cities, too. Everything's, like, valued, like, $1 million and up. So it sounds nice that it's 55,000 below, or 55,000 in between 400,000, but that's not happening.
What, 55,000? There must be, because if she's listing that and that's a part of their stats,
maybe like
they must be homes.
Maybe like a room.
Nah, this
you
is
can
probably
get for like a room you can get for 55,000, but like
unless they're talking about trailers.
I don't know if you can have trailers in Toronto like that.
You can.
Like. Can you? That's
yes.
Actually...
If they're talking about a home on wheels, that would make sense. But an actual, like, home itself?
I don't know. Last time I seen, like, a trailer or home parked in a parking lot, they were aggressively told to leave as soon as possible. So I don't know if they're allowed to just roam.
I'm really searching this up. Under 50,000.
Like it sounds nice, but it's a pipe dream. I don't know if you're gonna find that. Like here go CBC.
That's crazy.
Clashes over who would raise property taxes and who wouldn't.
When was this written? This is in Ontario, no? So the only reason why I'm saying that there are houses in Ontario that are valued at 50,000 is because when I was living in Timmins, there were homes for 30,000 that I would see.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I would invest in this house right now. I'd get it, get the mortgage, and go on my way. And then, like, come back to Toronto and have somebody oversee it while I'm away, right?
Right.
I was like, for sure.
Like great passive income, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, yeah, for sure. Those houses do exist. But to say that they exist in Toronto,
Yeah, that's no. I don't. That's not happening.
like,
Do you know how many people will die if they find a $55,000 house? Like, let a realtor walk up to you and be like,
this home.
this home that you're about to purchase is 55,000.
Do you know what that is?
Am I getting scammed? That's the first thing you're gonna ask. Am I getting scammed? And
Amortization, man.
And then no, you're gonna. The realtor's like, no. This house you're getting is 55,000. You just have to sign here. Sign where? Can I get 2 of these? Can I get 4? Can I get 4 of these?
What happened? What's going on?
So, right now we're talking about Olivia Chow's
Spike on taxes.
yeah, like what she's campaigning for, and then we
What's
were
she
reading
campaigning for?
like basically increasing taxes so it could pay off for city, you know, the razzle dazzle, the flim flam, the zag zig, all that stuff. But we were reading the municipal tax thing. She wants to raise it to 3% because I think currently it's 2%. The municipal land tax, right? And then we were saying like, yo, there's no house in Toronto for 55,000.
Yeah.
But so there has to be some type of benefit if you're bringing up tax.
Right. But,
What is the benefit?
so her benefit is if I raise it up another, a percentage or 2, the city for the year generates 20 more million, and then that 20 million can invest in
To different things. There's social services within Toronto.
yeah, basically.
So they don't have money for social services, like just sitting there?
Baby, no. That's not how it works.
That's yo.
That's not how it works. We make the social services. Remember this.
Yo, that's some ill. I don't think some of y'all realize
But like
that.
the budget, like can we check the budget? Like what's in the budget right now?
But that's what I mean.
Your eyes have to be somewhere else. Don't look at the budget.
We make the budget.
don't you dare look at that budget.
We make it. If they're not asking tax from us and they're not getting it from us, we make it.
That's like saying we want to go to McDonald's. Do you have McDonald's money? Hey, don't ask me about McDonald's money.
Yeah.
I said we need to go to McDonald's.
Right? Especially if you haven't been adding to the McDonald's fund.
Especially, yeah. Right?
That's what it is.
What happened to the money we gave you? We were supposed to get food. Did we say it was for McDonald's?
Right.
No. But we can use... No, we're going to have a McDonald's fund.
That's
what it is. It's like McDonald's money. Did you add money to the funds? Well, I mean, I reduced my rate down from like $10 to $5.
Wow.
Well, how much do you think you're going to get for that combo? Huh?
Yeah.
I think we need to be scared of everybody that just says, "Oh, we need to raise taxes." Well,
I don't.
You just have to be scared. You gotta reason. That's like the brick has gone up. The brick has gone up.
I cannot.
Wow.
Okay, like you're not even saying we need to find a way to like have people be able to afford something. Then we can bring it up a notch.
I mean, but are we allowing for monopolizing in Canada altogether?
Yes. What?
Small businesses have such a hard time to get loans.
Yeah.
It is based on your personal credit to even get anything. So are we?
Like the whole Eglinton LRT thing is like all those small businesses, they have to like fight.
Yeah, nail and tooth just to keep their stuff.
Right.
And the fact that someone out offered them, that's part of it.
Y'all need to watch Yellowstone, man. Yellowstone is all about this type of nonsense.
Not nonsense.
With
this
Kevin,
is our everyday life.
We talk about Yellowstone with Kevin Costner.
Yes.
Wow, that's okay.
You want to see if somebody wants to take your land from you or take where you're from? And the ways they will go about it. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh, a quick sidebar.
Hook or by crook?
Sorry, what was that?
Hook or by crook?
Hooker. Now, a sidebar I read yesterday. It's a rumor. Apparently, a disease spread throughout the California marijuana grow up, and 90% of the plants are gone. So when you said the brick was going up, I was like, ooh, is it Canada's time to shine? And
Hit their weed?
with the weed, make California pay for it, and then generate money for Canada.
Let me tell you something.
Canada, you got an opportunity.
Everything that Canada has is resourceful.
You got an opportunity.
No. They fold.
Ah.
Because the way I see it, we have a lot of resources that we don't say, yo, make it be the gold standard, or like, hey, you want some of this? We'll get some of this. But nah, you have mans bully us. They bully us.
I mean, yeah.
But again, that's because
bully us and then give us chump change, yo.
they got way more dirt in the game than us when it comes to capitalizing and monopolizing on anything.
They got experience.
Yeah. They got how many years over us? What,
So-
we are fresh 120, they 500? Come on now.
Mm-hmm. They'll see us and they'll say, oh, you guys have, oh yeah, we're losing water over here. Wait,
Yo,
don't worry. When they start coming for our water, our natural spring, you see our real Canadian spring bottled waters that we get all downtime, and they start coming for that.
Yeah, but they already closed our borders once and you saw how we acted.
I mean,
When they closed the border, we're still pretty good, though. We're still kind of pretty good.
Yeah, but the border wasn't.
but the border,
The
yeah.
border was like, oh no.
Yo, the
When I tell
way.
you, flying during that pandemic
Crazy.
was the most
From what I heard.
weirdest but comfortable thing ever.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was nobody on the plane.
This.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just
Everything was, this is the first time you go to an airport or go to a place and everything is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
like
The movie theaters. Imagine going to a movie theater. You find out that they clean it thoroughly. Thoroughly. No popcorns in the seats. Thoroughly.
no popcorn at
From
all.
top to bottom. After each theater, they have a gap where they do extensive steam cleaning. Throw out all the garbage, cleaning, and you get your seat and you're 2 seats away from everybody else on both sides. You can cock your foot like nothing.
You know what? But what does that say? Anyways, that's aside.
Give me a 6 foot distance theater again. Give me that.
That tells you
Wow.
about how the cleaning services are definitely dire and needed in this world.
That's what I said, because it took a pandemic to clean that thoroughly.
Things, yeah.
They're clean. Go to the theater now. It's right back to
To what it is now, yes.
terrible. Like sometimes even worse because people don't know what to do with themselves when they get outside.
They they don't know.
Where people
Can't find a
found
garbage
out they can
bag.
go back outside,
Yeah.
people just pissing everywhere. Like people just forgot everything.
Now-
Forgot how to wash their hands because they weren't told to.
That's the that part alone.
Think
That's
about that.
that's what shocked me.
Think about.
That's one of the most things that shocked me about the whole ordeal.
Conditioning.
Yeah, like the whole you have to tell them to wash your hands. You assume people knew that since
When they
They're
were
like-
kids.
they were kids, but nah, some
Nope.
people.
People are out here like,
Not
why do I have
ingrained
to
in
wash my hands after I touch something?
Yeah.
That's
I'm looking at them like, excuse me.
That's like these girls on a podcast, and the girl was like, "Do you wash your hands after you use the washroom?" And she's like, "I only do it when I do number 2, not number 1." And she's like, "Oh, I thought it was just me." She's like, "I only really wash my hands when I shower." And I was like,
Wow.
"Got you."
This is why, listen, from time I went on TikTok and I seen people take off the detachable toilet seat and put it in the dishwasher, I said, okay, potlucks are out of the question.
You said a detachable toilet
You
seat,
know how you detach the toilet seat off the toilet?
right?
And they put it and stored it in the dishwasher and said, go run a rinse cycle.
Oh yes.
That's
I seen that and I said, obviously it was not anybody I know of, but like just to see people are doing that, it's like, man, Yeah, potlucks are not a thing anymore.
Wow, that's very disturbing. Like that's like some women that throw a dildo in there or two in the dishwasher. A dildo, really?
Bro,
You're gonna you just I
It's the
don't know.
stress that
you
people are going through.
put that with the cutlery, the forks and the cutlery.
That's
I mean, if their person is eating down there
High heat.
anyways,
You
I
heat, no heat dry too.
I think that person shouldn't be eating down there if they in the first place. That's biological terrorism.